High. Verse 28. And ye shall do no work in the same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the most higher power.
Like Mudgum.
Lock it.
Officer Yash. Somebody replace him at the computer. Yeah, should just leave it in a chair or something. That is not for you. Not for you. State your registry.
Yashala, Bun Yahawada, Bun Yashala.
Ayashala, Bun Yahawada, Bun Yashala.
Yabashim Yashab Rakadam.
Yabashim Yashab Rakadam.
What's up?
Shabia, which means to be seated. Hebrew. Before we begin, right? Before we begin, y'all should take these sayings very seriously, right? You have to come up here and actually know how to read the Hebrew. We want the brothers in the middle to read, because the protocol actually goes for the brother in the middle to read the Hebrew during the service. So you're actually supposed to be the one reading in the middle, not myself, not Aisha, not any head priest or second priest is supposed to be doing that. You understand? That is just a fail-safe for a brother who doesn't know how to read the Hebrew. When you come up a few times, it should motivate you to do better. You understand?
Salakia, real quick. That's so heavy that you said that, because that's exactly how I felt. One of the first times I came into the school was on the Day of Atonement. I was telling this story earlier. I wasn't familiar with the Sabbath service at that point. When they called me up and put this in front of me, I thought it was incredible that the idea of getting into this part of the culture. And I said to myself, next time I'm up here, I want to be able to read this. I mean, that's the concept that brothers feel that way.
Everybody's supposed to feel like that. We should all feel like Aisha. We should all feel like that when we come up there.
It's
don't know how to read it. Go ahead.
It's like I didn't say that like to pump myself.
No,
but
you're not pumping yourself. I'll give you some shine. He's not pumping himself up. To feel like that when you come up here is an excellent thing. To come up here and not know how to read the Hebrew, just to turn around and say, you know what, the next time they call me up here, I will know how to read the Hebrew. That is something glorious. You understand? Right. That's something that you should be proud of, and you should be able to come up here and say, well, one day I couldn't read it, and the next day I said I will read it. Captain.
That's positive peer pressure. Right. And you got to think how influenced everybody is from the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so influenced to go to a cookout on Memorial Day. But this is a day that the Lord established. You know what I'm saying? And your friends in the world shouldn't be pulling you towards their cookout. You should be pulling your friends in the world to come to the feast day. You understand? So they can come here and say, well, why can't I read Hebrew? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to realize. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what that brother felt that day was, okay, I'm excluded. Get involved. Right. You understand? And now he's reading every verse. Now, that's big ups to him for being able to read every verse. He became officer yesterday. What's your excuse? Right.
Salah, right?
That's right.
Sure.
Where we at? 29.
29. I hope everybody knows how to read it next time. You understand? I'll give special permission to pick out of order just to see who knows how to read it next time. Good.
Leviticus 23 and 29 in Hebrew. Kaya called Hanapash, Ashar, La'ah, Sa'aina, Ba'aitazam, Hayawum, Hazah, Wanakaratha, Ma'imiyah, verse 30, Wakal, Hanapash, Ashar, Sa'aisha, Call, Mala'akah, Ba'aitazam, Hayawum.
1 second. In the back, keep it quiet.
Hazah, Waha'abadasya, Ath, Hanapash, Hahawa'ah, Makorab, Aimah, verse 31. Call Mala'aka, La'ah, the Aishwa, Quath, Ilam, verse 31. Call Mala'aka, La'ah, the Aishwa.
You restarted it?
Oh, Salaki.
Yeah, it's read 31.
Salaki. Verse 32.
Shabbat.
Shabbat 1. Hawa'ah, Lakum, Wa'ainiyasum, Ath, Napashafyakum, Batashayah, Lakadash, Ma'irab, Irab, Dashabathwa, Shabbathkum, verse 33. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al-Mashah, La'amar, verse 34. Dabar, Al-Bunya, Yasha'ala, La'amar, Lakamashah, Aishar, Yawum, Lakadash, Hashab Ya'ai, Hazah, Chag, Hasakawath, Shabbath, Yum, La Yahweh, verse 35. Bayawum, Harashwan, Makora'ah, Quadash, Call, Mala'akath, Ibadah, La'ah, Sa'aishwa.
Any English?
Book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29.
For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be statute for every throughout your generations.
It shall be statute for, shall be a statute forever.
Come on. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even, shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord.
We're starting it right now, but we'll cover it in the last 9 that we're going to read, because it's not really going to get into it yet. Read the last verse.
Verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
We'll get into it in the next 9, the last 9 verses. And Majum, just the podium. Majum, you want some mark? You want some mark? You don't got your garment on? We'll keep that on up. No. Mike.
So I got to it off because I don't want to go my stuff.
Stage registry.
I budget, Banya Hawara, Banya Sharala.
I badger, but Yahawada, but Yasha Allah.
Yabba Shemia Shabbatam.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
Brother, a round of applause. Shabi, which means to be seated.
Let the brother handle it.
You know how to read protocols for you to read.
All right, come on, sir. Salaki, you have the small one? Yeah, perfect. So that's what is that? 36 to the end. Con. So 20, 36. Yeah. You ready? Okay. Shabbat yum yum.
You gotta be a lot louder.
Kan. Shabbat yum yum. Takwarayab wa Asha la Yahweh ba Yawam ha Shamayan ya Makwara Kodash ya Yahweh Slaki Yahaya Lakam wa ha Kwarabatham Asha la Yahweh Itazaraf Awa Kal Malaka Ibada La'a Ta'aishua 37 Allah Mawa Idea Yahweh Ashar Takwarawa Atam Makwaraya Kodash La Kwarayab Asha La Yahweh Ila Wa Manaka Zabak Wa Nasa Kayam the Bar Yawam Ba Yawam Wa 38 Malabad Shabbathas Yahweh Wa Malabad Matanawas Yakam Wa Malabad Kal Nadar Yakam Wa Malabad Kal Nadaba Yakam.
Hey, for the computer in the future, right? Let's make it a habit to not only do the English on the screen. Let's get a Syrian translation on the screen.
Kan. Ashar Tathanawa La Yahweh 39 Aka Bakamasha Salakia Aishara Yawam Lakadash Ha Shabayaya Ba Asapkam Ap Tabawa Ha Aratza Takagwa Ap Kag Yahweh Shabai Yum Yum Ba Yawam Ha Ra'ash 1 Ba Shabbath 1 Wa Ba Yawam Ha Shamayan Ya Shabbat 1 40 Wa Lakwakath Thum Lakam Ba Yawam Ha Ra'ash 1 Paraya Aitza Hadar Kapath Tamarayam Wa Ainap Aitza Ibath Wa Irabya Nakal Wa Shamakatham La Panya Yahweh Alahayakam Shabbat Yum Yum 41 Wa Kagtham Athwa Kag La Yahweh Shabbat Yum Yum Bashana Kakwak Iwalam La Darath Yakam Bakadash Ha Shabayaya Ta Kagwa Athwa 42 Basakath Tashabwa Shabai Yum Yum Kal Ha Azarak Ba Yashrala Yashabwa Basakath 43 Lamain Yadaiwa Darath Yakam Kaya Basakawath Ha Washabath Ya Ath Banya Yasharala Bahawa Taza Ya'al Awatham Ma'aratza Matzarium Anya Yasharala Ala Hayakam Waya 44 Waya Dabar Masha Ath Ma'aidya Yahweh Al Banya Yasharala.
That brother, round of applause. One of the better readers. Let's go to English Abadja.
Khan. This is Leviticus 23 and 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High.
1 second.
7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. 37.
7 days you shall offer an offering of fire for the Feast of Tabernacles. The first day was when?
That was last week, Friday.
September 29th. You understand? The Akim, the general was live out there in the UK. You understand? Sons of Akim and brothers out there in the UK visited the King James Castle and things of that nature. You understand? To bring in the Feast of Tabernacles, also known as the Feast of Booths. You understand? Read on.
Khan, these are the feasts of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and the drink offerings, everything upon his day. 38. Beside the Sabbaths of the Most High, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your freewill offerings, which ye give unto the Most High.
Now, what makes the Feast of Booths so important? The Feast of Tabernacles so important? What is the purpose of it? What is it referencing? All you would need is context skills, because you literally would just have to read down a couple verses to be able to answer my question, which is a skill that every man, if you are officer of 50 or better, you have to have that skill.
Right.
All you gotta do is scroll down a little bit and read it. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know.
I can't
See, I don't think the room is actually following along. I need y'all to enjoy the food, enjoy everything that there is to offer here. And you have to remember that you're also here to memorialize the Lord. Not just eat the plate of food, drink the drink, and go home. You are here to remember what you are here for. Nobody had that chapter pulled up. I'm wondering if we're following along. You got this on?
I was going to answer the question. So you memorialize us leaving out of Egypt and spending our time in the wilderness.
God. When you remember that, right? So when you remember spending that time in Egypt, what is important? What important thing happened while we were spending that time in Egypt?
Becoming a nation, sir.
We were becoming a nation, but while we were waiting in the wilderness, what happened? What important thing happened that you cannot allow to happen today? What happened? Mawasar, stand up if you're going to speak.
Khan, sir. We started worshiping other gods.
Specifically how?
When Moses went up in the mountains and he didn't come back fast enough.
What did the children of Israel say?
The children of Israel said Moses stayed up there too long. Khan, sir.
Said you are taking far too long for my liking. Although the Lord just got us out of Egypt, and the Lord sent plague after plague to escape us from Egypt, Moses, you surely are taking far too long to come down off of that mountain. And when you're eating this food, right, which is why everybody needs to be paying attention. When you are eating this food, you need to remember that there was a time that you cannot replicate. A time when the Lord did come to our aid when we needed him. And do you understand what happened after that? We then gave the Lord a stopwatch and said, Moses, you on the mountain too damn long. Sure, the Lord led us by fire and night. Sure, he split an ocean for us. Sure, he made the firstborns turn up unalived and locust plagues and fly plagues. You understand? Surely you did that, but you are now taking too long for my liking. And who are you to sin against the Lord for generation after generation, and then to put him on a timer as to when he should come save you? Right. We're nobody to demand that. You understand? And as you're watching Iran bomb Israel, and Palestinians bomb Israel, and send thousands of missiles through the sky to land on their houses. You understand? As you are watching that unfold, you should remember, as you're looking at this and you're saying, this is amazing, I can't wait until the Lord come back. You need to also remember, there's a job for you to do here.
Right.
You understand? There's a job that you have to do inside this God-forsaken country while you're watching them live from Iran to, and your job is to wake up the Black and Hispanic people who are inside this country, who are inside the UK, who are inside of South America, who are dying on the borders. You understand? You have a duty that you cannot neglect, and you can't get too excited when you see these missiles launch.
Right.
Because the Lord told you the missiles were going to launch.
Right.
You have to play your part as well, because there was a time when the Lord did this. You understand? The Lord launched the missiles. The Lord launched the missiles on Egypt this time. You understand? And we got out in the wilderness and said, oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then Moses took 2 seconds too long. And we said, surely another God would benefit us. Surely this God has gotten us out of the worst slavery in history up until that point. But surely this golden cow next to a river is going to lead us next. You understand? And you cannot allow that mentality to seep in. So when you watch missiles fly and you come in here and you eat your plates of food that these wonderful sisters, that you brothers put your foot into and you sweat into,
That's right.
that you got to beat New York to get here. You understand? When you're eating this food, you must remember that there is also a requirement of you. When the missiles launch, you have to do your duty at home.
Right.
You understand? Give me Exodus 32.
32 and
Let me tell you 1 second.
if somebody can get that for him.
Look
You
on.
want hot? You want to burn the pizza?
32 and 22.
32 and 1. You can start from the first verse. We'll jump down. We'll jump down till I leave it. Look on.
Karo Khan, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 32 and verse 1.
Stand for me up.
Karo Khan.
Water.
And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered together, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him.
Because Moses was gone a little too long for our liking, we began to doubt whether he was still alive.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Verse 2. And Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, of your sons, and of your daughters, and bring them unto me.
Now, let me know who studies. Why is this so disgusting? This specific scripture right here. Why is that scripture so disgusting? Look, come read it again.
Karo Khan, verse 2. And Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, of your sons, and of your daughters, and bring them unto me.
Why is this so disgusting? Somebody got their hand up behind you. I can't see. You out there?
If I may, sir, because Aaron was left in charge, and he should have not allowed the people to put that peer pressure on him, and he should have checked them instead of submitting to their will.
That's absolutely true. He should have done that. But what about them taking their earrings off and doing this is so disgusting? A budget.
If I may, it shows a dedication to evil, which they didn't have to being loyal to the Most High Moses.
When we were leaving Egypt, what happened?
The Lord spoiled the Egyptians for their gold and
spoiled the Egyptians for their gold and gave it to us.
Right.
And Moses was in a mountain for a second too long, and we said, surely we'll take these earrings off, and we'll take this necklace off, and we'll take the anklets and the bracelets and the chains off and cast them into the fire, and we'll make a golden cow to serve another God with the spoils that the true living God gave us. That is disgusting. Do you understand? That is disgusting, and that is not a mindset to where you will win in this battle. That is not a mindset you can have. 1 second. That is not a mindset you can have if you want to win the war that you are currently in. To take off the beautiful things the Lord gave you and to follow another God because you think that God is going to save you. The Lord God of Israel got us this far, got the Isupk far since 1969. You are discussing. Pan the camera. Pan the Ayash, pan the camera. Pan the camera and point it in the sky. Point the camera in the sky and look what hangs. For you to take your precious things off, for you to take that off and cast it into the fire to go and serve another God because the God that you serve is taking too damn long. That is your counter. That is your gold chain that you took off your neck and cast in the fire and built a golden calf with it. That time is coming around the corner again.
Right.
The time for these covers to be meted out once more is coming again.
Right.
There'll be a chance for you to get the things that the Lord gives you,
Right.
for you to get the precious thing that the Lord's give you, and you should never allow it to hang up in this ceiling. When these things first hung up in this ceiling, I walked in this school and got chills. I got chills of all the traitorism that lingered from the jacket. You understand? All the betrayal that emanated off the jacket. I got chills down my back. You understand? As you watch missiles launch from Iran to Israel, you understand you have a duty to do at home. You have a duty. And how dare you take your precious things off and cast them into the fire and become a story? Right. Do you understand? So when y'all watch these missiles fly, you can be happy, you can clap, and you can say that they're getting their just due. The Lord is doing what he said he would do. And as you rejoice in that, you need to make it here on time. You understand? Make it here. You understand? Get the camp on time. Do your duties. Don't take off your precious thing. You understand? I think I budget something real quick. Yeah, let me
if I may, I want to say this thing that I heard Captain Katazar said once. He said, you know, there's only two things that he feared is to become a General Muhammad story. And the second one is when our King Yahushua comes back for him to say, I never knew you.
God.
And that stick with me till this day, sir.
God. You do not want to be a General Muhammad story.
Yeah.
Correct. You understand? You don't want one of these coverings to be one of yours. You understand? But I do encourage you to prove yourself and go obtain one. I do encourage you to. But do understand that when you do that, you are getting a precious thing from the Lord, that if you take it off, just like your oath of being an officer, if you betray that oath, there's something that lies on the other side. That lied on the other side for these men and women who chose a golden calf over the Lord God of Israel. Read on.
Oh,
Abijah had something.
Well, what I was going to say, going into what you said, in the same vein as what happened with the golden calf, that's why the temple was destroyed. He got tired of seeing us desecrate him and use his temple that he had Solomon built with all his gold and all his wealth to serve other gods. So at the end of the day, we can destroy that I'll get my gold back eventually. And what, he had the king of Persia hundreds of years later give us back our stuff. You will be dealt with in this whole situation with going on in Israel. If you, for your mind, think it's okay to take your jacket off after seeing what just happened in the news, no sweat. We'll take your jacket and hang it right up here. You shouldn't have it anyway. Gone.
No sweat.
Oh, he's still in there. You take the read on.
Still in that?
Yeah, come.
Let me let him read on real quick.
Oh,
read on.
Yeah. He's Exodus.
Come read
On. This is Exodus 32 and verse 3. And all the people broke off.
Drop down to 7.
Khan, verse 7. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go, get thee down, for thy people, which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt, have corrupted themselves. Verse 8. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt.
We'll stop it right there. Akim and Slakyadawanyam, it is imperatively important. It is very important for you to understand the things that I'm saying right now, because the world wars across this globe are going to increase. Right. They're going to increase and then slow down, and then increase and then slow down until they reach a boiling point. You understand? They'll reach a boiling point, and no matter what our oppressor does, he will not be able to quell the storm that is coming. You understand? He will not be able to, but you have a leg up. You are the Lord's chosen people, and you have a playbook to live by to avoid this storm. Do you understand? Commanding General Yohana once said we need to create Goshen again, and that is what our focus needs to be on. Uniting blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians unto one. Right. You understand? Unto one people, that must be our goal, or missiles will launch at us.
Right.
You understand? Or we'll be in America when the missiles launch on America. You don't want to be in New York City when missiles hit Manhattan. You understand? Right. You don't want to be there. So, Akim, it's very important that you take these things serious, just as the study in the Hebrew, just as showing up on time, all of this. You need to go harder. You understand? And make sure that we are doing exactly what we are supposed to be doing to please our Father. And don't you dare get so excited at missiles launching in the sky that you think the Lord needs to come back on your dime. Missiles can launch today, and you can still be in America for 40 more years.
Right.
And you need to have the resolve to be here, the resolve to stay in the truth. You understand? Have that resolve. Don't repeat the year 2000. Have the resolve to stand the test of time, because you know not when Christ comes back. So behave as such. Read on.
Khan.
Not you, Lacan. Yeah.
Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when you have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall
continue. Is there any questions on the Feast of Tabernacles, on the Feast of Booths? We dwelled in Egypt, in booths in the wilderness, and that is what I just broke down is the importance of that feast. You understand? This is the importance. It's not, oh, we was in the wilderness in tents. This is so cool. We're not hippies. You understand? We're not hippies. We were in the wilderness escaping enemies.
Right.
So please remember that as we eat. Every feast day, as you eat, you remember this was related to something of winning a war.
Right.
This was a celebration of winning.
Right.
This was a celebration of escape from a slavery. You understand?
Right.
This is not your typical party.
Right. And just, if you're going to do all that, leave the modern appliances at home. They exist about 3,000 years before Jesus. Leave it at home.
What are you talking about?
Idiots who go into the woods and think they're doing something.
Okay, I would increase that up. If you're not in the ISUPK celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles or the Feast of Booths, you should stop because you're going to go in the wilderness. You're going to be found by. You understand? So they should not leave their cell phones at home because they'll need to call for help. If you are not celebrating here in this spirit, you should stop before you harm yourself because this is not rehearsal.
Right.
You understand? This is not choir practice.
Right.
This is not something you do at home and you practice your notes.
Right.
You're not practice. What is it? Fa sol la di da.
Right.
This is not that. You understand? This is not that. So if you go in the wilderness saying, I'm doing it like they did it in Egypt, you'll be found in the woods. You understand? You'll be found. Good.
And in the ancient times, we did this on our property. This wasn't a camping trip into the woods.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And in ancient times, men would also take care of wild animals.
Right.
You understand? David would grab a lion by the beard. You understand?
Right.
You ain't gonna grab no lion. If you're not an ISUPK, I don't believe you'd grab a lion by the beard. I don't believe you. So you probably should not go in the woods and do that. You understand?
Right. Small. What's
One second. Let's continue. Let's continue.
John, okay.
Read on.
You shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. 40, and ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Most High your power 7 days. If I may, sir, this is a precept for the priest profaning the Sabbath to keep the Sabbath. That's work on the Sabbath day.
You can use it, huh?
Yeah.
Use it, please.
Verse 41.
Why?
And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Most High 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generation. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. Now, if I may, sir, like I was thinking about this to myself, what in the hell sense does it make to have David go on a spree? You can't use the other word. Collect all this wealth in the name of the Most High. Then for the Most High to say, no, your son's going to do the work to build this great and beautiful temple. Then to say, no. We're all going to come to the capital and we're not going to use the temple to celebrate. We're going to build huts and we're going to live out there. That's where we're going to celebrate this holiday. After we are in our land, we don't need the huts. We don't need the bulls.
Okay,
we have a temple.
Right, which goes back to what I said earlier. If you're not in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, you probably should not be doing this on your own at home.
Right.
You understand what Abba just said is correct? You don't go through the toils of building a kingdom to then abandon your kingdom for 8 days so anybody can come take it while you're in the woods. You understand? It's practical knowledge that you don't have if you're not in here. Right. You understand?
Let's build a house so we can live in the backyard.
Good. You're funny. Good.
43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Most High, your power. 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Most High. That's it.
Most on Christ. Last questions. Last comments. So like in the back, it's a sister in the back. Did you got a question?
It says you had a question? Oh.
Somebody get in the microphone. Stand up so I can see you, sis. Shalom, sis.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I have a question. This question was having doubt and doubtful, is that a sin?
Is having doubts or being doubtful a sin?
Yes.
Doubt in regards to what?
Doubtful on, your ability to do things.
Doubting yourself.
Or doubting yourself or having people or people doubting you on things.
Okay, you can't ask if people doubting you is a sin for you. So you're asking, is you doubting yourself a sin?
I guess so, yeah.
Having faith is a commandment in the Lord. And if you have faith in the Lord, you should have faith in yourself.
Right.
Because the Lord is who takes care of you.
Right.
So I don't know what specifically you're talking about, but in general, you should have faith in yourself. If you believe that the God that we're reading about is, you understand?
Yeah.
You need a winner's to serve this God. You need a winner's mentality.
Right.
You understand? We can't be losers. We can't. We literally cannot be losers and serve this God. Maybe you could serve Buddha like that.
Yeah.
You understand? They afraid of cows and stuff.
Right.
You understand? Maybe you could serve him and be a loser. And here, and I'm not saying that you are, sis. Of course, I'm just answering your question. In here, you have to have a winner's mentality to serve this God. You understand? It is impossible to get out of this country and be a loser.
Right.
To beat y'all, what's up? Y'all, what's up? You understand, sis?
I understand.
I can't hear you,
I
Slotty.
understand.
God.
Okay, no time to correct.
Comment. Microphone. Flick it up.
Go back to Aaron. Why did he make the Israelites, make the golden bull? What was that?
He fell weak.
He felt weak.
You understand?
So that was it. He just felt weak.
Aaron fell weak. That's it. The pressure of thousands of men and women looking to you for guidance, which is why when people criticize this wonderful portrait that we have of pan the camera. When people criticize this wonderful portrait that we have of Commander General Yohana, you should understand that Aaron folded under this type of pressure.
Right.
You understand? Those same people who sit there and say, you're a man worshiper because you follow him and everything he says is so beautiful. You understand? Everything he says is so beautiful and you follow him, it's disgusting. Of the same men who claim to crack this Bible open and will read about Aaron and say Aaron was an amazing guy. You understand? They'll read this, Aaron was an amazing guy. And when I say, well, Aaron folded under the pressure that Commander General Yohana has right now.
Right.
Aaron could not lead the nation of Israel. It took Moses to lead the nation of Israel. You should use that as a precept to cut them.
Right.
You understand? Because Moses, Aaron absolutely folded in that moment.
Yeah.
You understand? And Commander General Yohana did not.
That's right.
Right. And if I may, a more modern example, and since you brought up 2000, head priest Ariel went through the same thing over a prophecy that people misunderstood. Right? That
Nobody misunderstood it. Over a prophecy that the Lord repented of, men turned their back on him. That's what happened. You understand? Over a prophecy that was not misunderstood, that everybody understood, men turned their back, which is what I was bringing up earlier. You should not turn your back because the Lord does not come when you want him to come.
Right.
You understand? You do not do that. And I trust that you men in here would never turn your back on Commander General Yohana.
Right.
You'd never do that because you don't want to be in the rafts. You understand?
Right.
Questions, comments? Hey, Majum. Hey, Shaw.
No.
Oh.
Shapar, which means horn.
That's good.
Push the strip.
Huh? Yeah, okay.
Push it.
Huh?
Push it.
I'll put you back. Good. Rayasha Allah, which means to Israel.
Shapar, which means horn.
And Mariam, everyone, so upon your Hakwadam, stand, turn, face the east.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Qudash Hayah.
Qudash Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakuska. Taba'ah. Ratizaka. Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratiza.
Ba'aratiza.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Nathalanaw.
Nathalanaw.
Bakam. Kal. Yawam.
Yawam.
Basalachanaw.
Basalachanaw.
Kawaknawa.
Kawaknaw.
Kasalachnawa.
Kasalachnaw.
Kawaknaw. Bala'ah.
Bala'ah.
Tabayah.
Tabayah.
Banasai one.
Banasai one.
A ball.
A ball.
I was shying out.
I was shying out.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Ride.
Ride.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Waha'ala.
Waha'ala.
Wahata Pa'ara.
Waha'ala.
I will love you.
I will love you.
Amen.
In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
Lead us not
into temptation. But deliver us from evil.
Deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever. So be it.
So be it. Pray for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'Hashem Yahushua.
Ba'Hashem Yahushua.
Babu Kasha.
Babu Kasha.
Nathalanaw.
Nathalanaw.
Haka.
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 Barpa'ah.
Barpa'ah.
Kal Maka'Allah.
Kal Maka'Allah.
Wakal Madawa.
Wakal Madawa.
Haka.
Haka.
Watahar.
Watahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Haka.
Haka. Lahakoya.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Haka.
Haka.
Al-Rakawa.
Al-Rakawa.
Hatama'ala.
Tama'ala.
The Garashan.
Garashan.
Ba'Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayunya.
Ayunya.
Al-Haharyim.
Al-Haharyim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izaria.
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 Ma'ayim.
Ma'ayim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Ba'aratiza.
Ba'aratiza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Ramawat.
Ramawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tzalka.
Aliyad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayaka.
La'ayaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makalra.
Makalra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Astapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar Tazafka. Wabawaka.
Wabawaka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'aidawalam.
Wa'aidawalam. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Yasharala.
He that keepeth Yasharala.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And not coming in.
And not coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim. Al.
the Mayalaka,
The Mayalaka.
Al,
Al.
Dakarash,
Dakarash.
Wa'al,
Wa'al.
Dashakwat,
Dashakwat.
Al,
Al.
Kayahana,
Yahana.
Awayadika,
Awayadika.
Yahama one,
Yahama one.
Wamashanayaka,
Washanayaka.
Nasha'awa,
Nashawa.
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash.
Ilamaka,
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'irayamwa,
Ya'irayamwa.
Sawad,
Sawad.
Wayathaya Itazawa,
Wayataya Tazawa.
Altazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa,
Marwa.
Lakawa,
Lakawa.
Wanakakira,
Wanakaki.
Magoya,
Magoya.
Wallah,
Wallah.
Yakadwa,
Wakadwa.
Alika,
Ali.
Barya,
Ya.
Yakaraswa,
Yakarath.
Ahalia,
Hali.
Adawam,
Wam.
Wayashimalium,
Mayari.
Mawa'aba,
Wa'am.
Wahagaria,
Wa'am.
Gabal,
Wa'am.
Wa'amalak, Wa'amalak, Palashaf,
Shah.
I'm Yashabia,
Yashabia.
Tazawar,
Tazawar.
Gamashawar,
Gamashawar.
Nalawa,
Nalawa.
Imam,
Imam.
Ayawa,
Aywa.
Sarwai,
Sarwai.
Labanyalawat,
Abanyalawat.
Salah,
Salah.
Ashalaham,
Shalom.
Kamadian,
Kamadian.
Kasayasara,
Kasayasara.
Kayabyan,
Kayabyan.
Panakal,
Balakal.
Kwayashwan,
Yashwan.
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayanda Ara,
Ayanda Ara.
Hayawa,
Ayawa.
Daman,
The man.
La'adama,
Adama.
Shayathamwa,
Sayyidama.
Nadiyamawa,
Nariyama.
Ka'irab,
Kaira.
Wakaza'aba,
Wakazahaba.
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak.
Wakatazalmanai,
Wakazalmanai.
Kalna Sakumwa,
Kaziyakumwa.
Ashar,
Shah.
Amarwa,
Amar.
Nayar Shah,
Wayabadwa.
Wayadawa,
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Asa,
Asa.
Shamka,
Shamka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Labaka,
Labak.
Ayawan,
Ayawa.
Al-Kaha Arataza,
Al-Kaharataza. In English. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
And
peace,
be not still.
and be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
For lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They that hate you lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They take crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy enemy.
consulted against thy anyone.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off,
and let us cut them off,
nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Allah.
That the name of Yasha Allah.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more remembrance.
They have consulted together.
They have consulted
with one consent.
one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
The Hagarene.
The Hagarene.
The Baal.
The Baal.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Or so also was joined with them.
So also joined with them.
They have children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the
Sarah.
As to Sarah.
As to Jabez.
To Jabez.
The book of Kisam.
The book of Kisam.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreg.
Make their nobles like Oreg.
And like Zaed.
And like Zaed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Sabah.
As Sabah.
And as Amuna.
And as Amuna.
Said.
Who said,
let us take to ourselves.
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh.
the houses of Yahweh.
In possession.
And possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flames set up the mountains on fire.
As the flames set up the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy temper.
So persecute them with thy temper.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded. In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. The blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Mayaka Allah? Why Allah Hayim? But the Zab Ya'ah.
But the Zab Ya'ah.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Ha Allah Wap you.
Allah Wap you.
Ha Soranyu.
Ha Soranyu.
Ha Kwasazayanyu.
Ha Kwasazayanyu.
Ha Kayayalu.
Ha Kayayalu.
Waha Wafi.
Waha Wafi.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
But Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
The water Amen.
The water Amen. In English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
Captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
Troopers.
And assistants.
Assistants.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
I should begin curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils.
Send evil.
And curses.
And curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
Speak against us.
Our prophets.
Our prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils.
Send evil.
And curses.
And curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure.
The treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
They refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into our sanctuary.
Went into thy sanctuary.
Send evils.
Send evil.
And curses.
And curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
And drug dealers.
Court system.
Court system.
Prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope.
Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Teutology. Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Posse Comitatus.
Posse Comitatus.
Gay movement.
Gay movement.
Lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force. Marines.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
Cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit.
Of our people.
Of our people.
That seek to stop us.
Seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction.
Bring swift destruction.
To all the heathen. They stand in the way.
Stand in the way.
Try to stop us.
Try to stop us
from broadcasting your word. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the planes. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the planes shake the house. Of the thief. And the murderer. Make the house shine. Michael, Gabriel, come down with the flying saucers and punish all the evil that come up against us. As we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all, that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause the shake not come. In the name of Yahweh, thank you always. So be it.
Bless Israel.
Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha Allah. Wahaba Yasapari. Barak. Rafa'ah. Magun. Hagun. By Hashem Yahushua. Wada Aman.
What we just said was Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones. In the name of Yahweh, thank you. So be it. So, which means the turn. Agwathi and Yashabia. Sisters, be seated. Men of Israel. We're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel. The Majid Shabbat. Barak. Akim saw towards the sisters. Men of Israel, give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. And Majid Shabbat. And Majid. Barak. Not dismissed yet. Wathi, y'all can be seated. Akim don't want to be anointed. Step up. Is there anybody that, 1 second. Is there any officers keep the same quiet in the room as before? Is there any officers that know they don't want to be anointed?
Y'all got the plan. You want that high special? Go ahead.
Oh,
count.